Let's go to Hisham Al-Omeisy. He's a political analyst in Sana'a and joins us for more on this story. Mr. Al-Omeisy, thanks so much for joining us on our program. So the ceasefire has been in place since midnight. You're in the Yemeni capital. How is the situation holding?
The situation in the capital is quite calm. Unfortunately, it is not the same in areas like Taiz, in Marib, al-Jawf. In other areas, actually, the fighting escalated. There was also airstrikes did not cease. There's been a couple of airstrikes in Taiz, even north of the capital, Sana'a. There were airstrikes just a couple of hours ago.
Okay, so some violations, but the situation is mostly calm, as you said. If the ceasefire does continue to hold, what is the next step?
Well, here's the problem. When not all the parties committed to the ceasefire, there's this skepticism that if it was arranged in the same manner, the peace talks that are supposed to ensue after the ceasefire will not yield positive results. If not everyone committed to the ceasefire, not everyone will commit to the peace talks.
Well, this conflict, of course, is also being seen as a proxy war between Iran and Saudi Arabia. What do those tensions mean for those peace talks?
Well, to be honest with you, though the rhetoric of the Saudis has been that Iran is backing Saudis, we have not seen any evidence of that on the ground. Yes, the Houthis are Iranian aligned, but they're not really so much so as being backed by the Iranians. If Saudi has a problem with Iran, they should deal directly with Iran. They should not deal with it and take it out on the Yemenis. This is what the Yemenis have been complaining about for the past year. You have a problem with Iran, don't bomb Yemen. Yemen is to the south of Saudi Arabia. You're more than welcome to go and deal with them and bomb Iran to the north of Saudi Arabia.
That's certainly going to make the peace talks difficult. Can you give us an idea how strong the influence of Al-Qaeda is there at the moment?
Well, Al-Qaeda is the biggest winner during this current conflict. With the power vacuum, with the lack of a central government and central state, the Al-Qaeda is expanding. And here's the thing. Al-Qaeda is actually quite popular here locally. This is one thing that a lot of people don't want to hear. They are popular. They are providing services. They are getting ground with the local communities. They have control of a port, the oil-rich province here in Yemen, and they're expanding. And they are winning hearts and minds, to be honest with you.
Mr. Al-Omeisy, we mentioned that agencies have said that this is a staggering yet forgotten conflict. Why has there been so little international attention, in your opinion?
To be honest, the Saudis have control over the media. With the international community taking a second seat, they want to be seen as spearheading this war, which has so far created a catastrophic humanitarian crises. So with that in place, they're trying to downplay the current crises. You have 21 million people in Yemen, which is pretty much 82% of the population, needing aid that is not forthcoming. The UN announced they need $1.8 billion to feed the aid in Yemen, and so far only 13% of that has been funded. They do not want to take responsibility for that. So they keep pushing back the issue, they keep downplaying it, while basically selling weapons in terms of billions to the Saudis and the coalition that is dropping them here in Yemen.
All right, political analyst Hisham Al-Omeisy joining us from Sana'a on that ceasefire taking effect in Yemen. Thank you so much for being with us on our program.